Male fighting. Put the phone down.
What you mean?
I'm gonna explain what's going on. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick. Hey, put your hands on the seat! Put your hands on the seat! Put your hands on the seat in front of you!
On February 14th, 2020, in Florida, officers approached a parked vehicle. Body camera recording 131 captured a narcotics detection that rapidly escalated into a serious felony firearms arrest. As the officer looked through the window, marijuana was visible in plain sight on the rear seat and floorboard. Under the plain view doctrine from Coolidge v. New Hampshire, 1971, no warrant was required. The officer issued clear, repeated commands to place hands on the seat. Under Pennsylvania v. Mims, 1977, and Maryland v. Wilson, 1997, officers may order all occupants to exit a lawfully stopped vehicle. The visible narcotics exceeded mere reasonable suspicion, establishing probable cause. Under Terry v. Ohio, 1968, officers may briefly detain any individual when they possess reasonable, articulable suspicion that criminal activity is afoot.
Your mom's? Hey,
What's going on?
put your hands up here. Put your hands up here. Charlie 110, give us a channel, racetrack 224. We got one male fighting. Put the phone down.
What you mean?
I'm gonna explain what's going on. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick. Hey, put your hands on the seat! Put your hands on the seat! Put your hands on the seat in front of you!
What did I do?
Hey! On the seat in front of you! Put your hands on the seat in front of you.
What I did?
I'm gonna explain it to you in a minute.
Explain it right now. What I did?
I'm gonna explain it, okay? There's weed visible in that car right there where he's sitting. Alright? Hey! Stop moving! Get up some units here, Flagler. Put your hands on the seat! Walk back here. Put your hands on the seat!
What did I do?
Put your hands on the car.
Hold on, time out.
Put your hands on the car.
Dude,
Get it, stand over here.
the whole time.
Okay.
What happened? What y'all
I don't
do?
know.
Come here.
I ain't do
What
shit.
happened in there, bro?
Okay.
What happened?
Lean on the car.
Tell me
Lean on the car.
Gummy snacks.
Lean on the
What
car.
happened in
They
there?
came out here.
What happened?
Lean on the
I didn't do
car.
nothing. Tell
Put
me
your
what
hands
you
behind your
said.
back.
What
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do nothing.
Put your hands behind your back.
I was in the car.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Inside the store, bro.
Put your hands behind your back. You've got weed at your feet. Put your hands behind your back.
Weed, man.
Put your hands behind your back.
Ah, what the fuck? What did I do, man?
Stop fucking resisting. Go to the car. Go to the car.
What the fuck? Niggas ain't do shit.
I didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. Why y'all arresting me?
we tell you something?
Listen, sir.
No one's saying you're going to jail.
I'm saying what we did.
Charlie 110 update.
Why you pointing at him? What he did?
Stop resisting.
I'm not
We've got 3 secure.
What did I do? Sir,
Copy 3 secure.
I'm talking to you.
You're detained right now, okay?
What I did,
So
though?
chill.
What I did?
Okay?
I'm chill.
This is your car.
What I did?
There was weed at his feet.
All
right.
I ain't see anything. He has a bad lung. He has a bad.
We're out with Florida Lemur, Victor, Quebec Hotel 47, LVQH 47.
What did I do? What did I do?
You've got weed at your feet, and I was telling you to put your hands on the seat, and you're ignoring me.
I got what with my feet?
There was weed at your feet when you were sitting in the car, yes.
Put him on his side. Suppose he has asthma.
You can clear the channel. Just get us a med unit code 1 for a male complaint of asthma. We have 3 secure. I explained it to you. You had weed at your feet.
No, that's not how you That's not how you come to the car, man.
All units 1033.
Doesn't matter. If a cop tells you to do something, you do it.
That's not.
Why am
Yeah.
I arrested?
Who said you were arrested?
Or whatever. Why am I in handcuffs?
Come over here for me.
1033.
I think he was trying to...
I'm good. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you good?
Yeah.
Hey, he's got... Hey, Sarge.
110, I have multiple units responding. You want them code 1 or 3?
They can go 1. We need like 2 more units, bro. Hey, he's got all the weed at his feet.
All units responding to racetrack. Code 1 at this time. 2 to 3 more units needed.
He was the one kicking the stuff all over the ground.
Understood. Downgraded.
At one point. I didn't do anything, man.
313.
Wow. I bought
You got anything on you?
snacks. I bought some snacks.
Okay.
Like what? This is wild.
You're at its wall.
Right there.
I'll explain it to you. You got weed all at your feet.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You backed up to the car.
It doesn't matter. And there's weed at your feet.
No.
And when I tell you to keep your hands up,
The officer reported hearing a metallic thud, the sound of a heavy object sliding across a hard surface. This auditory observation, combined with visible narcotics, established probable cause under the automobile exception. Under Carroll v. United States, 1925, and United States v. Ross, 1982, officers may search a vehicle without a warrant when probable cause exists. Officers then confirmed a firearm under the rear passenger seat. The firearm was located precisely where Flores had been kicking his feet. The officer radioed, "We have a 0. The subject was kicking under the seat." The concealment attempt, fully captured on camera, establishes consciousness of guilt. Florida Statute Section 790.23 makes it a second-degree felony for any convicted felon to possess a firearm. The offense carries a maximum sentence of 15 years imprisonment under Florida law. Under Title 18 United States Code Section 922 subsection G, it is a federal felony for any convicted felon to possess a firearm, carrying a maximum sentence of 10 years federal imprisonment. The subject was identified as Austin Flores, a confirmed convicted felon. This fact transformed the firearm discovery into a standalone felony under both Florida Statute Section 790.23 and federal law. Officers documented the firearm in position before collection, preserving chain of custody. Florida's constructive possession doctrine holds that proximity to the weapon and active concealment satisfy all elements of possession under state law. Flores kicking the firearm under the seat constitutes potential tampering with evidence under Florida Statute Section 918.13. This deliberate act on camera directly establishes consciousness of guilt for the prosecution.
you put your hands up.
No, my hands were up. You see me recording?
They weren't
My
up.
hands were up.
They weren't up.
My hands were up recording.
They weren't up.
Camera, man. It's on camera. I love this.
Yours is on camera too, bro. Don't worry.
The outcome, my guy.
Fight in jail, bro.
I can't wait for the outcome.
Fight in court. Hey,
Can I talk to you on the side? Yeah, just give me 1 second.
can you just check this car? There was something metal that dropped where he was sitting, like maybe a gun or something. He was kicking his feet, rear passenger. There's weed all over that he was trying to stomp around. But for a 0, it sounded like metal. Huh?
Oh, this is wild.
You're at its wall.
What you mean? Why you getting an attitude? What I did with you? I ain't did
Hey,
nothing to you.
okay, you could walk out of here, okay?
Signal 0 under the seat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he was kicking.
Alright.
There was a gun or something that he was kicking.
Yeah.
You got a gun right there by your
I
feet.
wasn't touching nothing.
Yep.
I didn't even touch nothing.
That's what he was trying to get rid of. Yeah, throw me your car. What's your name?
What's your name, bud?
Austin Flores. Come over here for me. You got gloves on?
Yeah, I got gloves.
Hey, we got a 0 that the one was trying to kick under the seat.
Huh?
There's a 0 on the car that the one was kicking under the seat. Come here. Stop.
Flores?
Yeah, Flores. Relax right here, okay? You can still walk out of this, you understand? Huh? You're detained, you understand? You said it was your car, your mom's car, right? That you got the keys for, right? When I went to look in the window at your buddy, there's weed all over his seat, okay?
I don't know anything about that.
I'm telling you, okay?
Alright.
That gives us the right to detain you guys. You understand that, right?
Alright.
Weed is still illegal in Florida, right? Okay?
I don't know.
So if we don't find anything in your area of control in that vehicle, you could get out of here. You understand? But they already found a gun in that car. All right?
What's your name?
Do you have your ID on you?
You took my ID.
I didn't take anything.
Where's my wallet?
I put your wallet back in your...
Affirmative.
That's crazy.
Should be a little white Chevy, 2013. Yep.
Who's that?
I don't know. He has no idea.
All right, we'll check where he's sitting. He was front passenger, so because Flores was back right. So. All right.
But why y'all calling all these police for like we did something?
Do what?
Why you calling all these backup like we did something?
Because he fought us. He
He
fought us.
fought him.
Are you kidding me?
I ain't see nothing. All I see is you putting them in the headlock and you coming over here with attitude like I did.
I came up that side.
Yeah, I don't
Right,
know
and
what
when I
did
looked
to
in the car,
What is that? What is that?
can you
man.
stop?
Come on, man. He not doing nothing. What is he doing?
He
What is
just picked
doing?
you up. Put your
What
feet
is he
down.
doing?
Bro, what the fuck? Shit, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
Bro, I'm not even doing nothing, bro.
We need to photograph that gun and stuff because that's the one that Flores was kicking under the seat.
What he did?
Hey, we got Flores in this car and he kicked a gun under the seat. This one over here, and there's weed all at his feet.
Beach 21.
So I need him identified, the one in Barnett's car.
I know his face.
Here, here's him. This is him. He's saying it's mom's car. We need camera. Someone can grab a camera to photograph. I don't know where my
I made sure it was safe.
I don't know where my flashlight is. It went flying. Flores kicked the gun under the seat. That's why when I kept telling him to put his hands up on the seat, he was like digging. And then I heard it like a thud.
Anybody started over here yet?
No, I just need my flashlight and some gloves. I have no clue where it went.
Charlie 313.
Copy that.
We copy the signal 0 number status check.
Hey, Sarge, did you grab my flashlight?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah. When I came over here, my camera was fell over there.
Charlie
You're all right.
680.
Yeah, Flores had the gun. He's convicted felon, right? Huh?
Yeah, because the other day when we stopped him, Mariano said it was his gun.
Flores is convicted felon, right?
I believe so.
I believe so, yes. Yeah. Yeah, because that's when he
All
got...
right.
Look at the racetrack 224 status. Still unloaded. Tower.
You got some gloves? Turn off this guy's, you alright? I wanted to keep eyes on.
The primary officer maintained a proper reactionary gap throughout the approach, consistent with FBI guidelines requiring 6-8 feet of distance. The angular door approach reduced exposure to any potential weapon inside the vehicle. Under Graham versus Connor, 1989, the reasonableness of force is evaluated from the officer's perspective at the moment of decision. The escalation from verbal commands to physical control was measured and legally defensible given the circumstances. At the time of this analysis, the case disposition remains unknown. Based on the Bodycam evidence, prosecution under Florida Statute Section 790.23 against Austin Flores would be substantially supported at trial. The officer receives a B+ for a sound detention and professional evidence handling, offset by repetitive commands, lacking escalation urgency. Flores receives a D for illegal firearm possession, active concealment, and non-compliance. Key lessons. Officers should vary command tone and state escalating consequences to improve compliance. Any convicted felon must understand that contact with a firearm, regardless of ownership, constitutes an independent serious felony offense. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to cover in the comments below. Thank you for watching today's video. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We will see you in the next one.